Leo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-October 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's up for the lovely Leo collective in mid-October. My lovely friends, let's go, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for Leo? As we are in the season, Spirit, I'm an angelic being. So I hope you're enjoying the costumes this month. But yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card with the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into. So let's get this first card going. What do we got for Leo, please? My lovely friends. Okay, so this could be a very active mind, and that's something I've been seeing for a lot of the fire signs in recent weeks. Could be daydreaming a lot. This is very similar to the Four of Cups, but we'll get into that and peel back the layers. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the October subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it, my friends. But into the reading we go. Enough of all of that. You see this image, I find it very interesting because it has two figures, one walking on a tightrope up on the top, this one curled up looking like she's taking a little nap, a little snooze. So I always interpreted this card as this person daydreaming about this. So the very active mind, sure, we could speak about creative and imaginative juices flowing, which would be nice. But yeah, you might just be daydreaming more than usual, or somebody could be daydreaming around you or about you for sure. Now this card also does link to somebody with a future focus, and that's been a very big thing for all the fire signs recently, is like looking a few steps down the road, analyzing, planning, strategizing. So you might just be in future focus mindset, like let's keep pushing forward, let's keep moving forward. All right, but just know that you might get lost in the thoughts a little bit in this time. Okay, so let's put that there. We're going to get into tarot now. As I always say, that doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. But we're going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get that intuitive, juicy stuff. Let's shuffle it up one time for my lovely Leo friends. My gods, it's Spirit Team, so let's see what's up. So, last week's reading was titled Explosive Action Incoming. There was a fiery, volatile type of energy, so hopefully if things have been picking up steam, it's been positive. And I will say this, last few weeks, there's been this fiery, sudden, quick moving type of energy around you. So I don't know if it's how you're moving, how things are moving around you. Maybe time is slipping through real quick. Let's see what we have for you this week, though. As I always say, energy is very fluid. It's always moving. So only take this how it hits for you, of course, because this could be other people you're linked to showing up in this spread. It's all very personal. Let's get 3 out here for Leo. Thank you. All right, yeah, so we have the Page of Cups in position number 1. That's an interesting way to start matters of communication. For some of you, it could even be romantic things. Obviously, not everybody. We'll go through. Could just be a person. More cup energy. We have the 7 of Cups. Interesting. So heavy on the emotional end here to start us off. Let's get one more. What we got for Leo, please. Thank you. Yeah, big communication energy here, back and forth, a lot of talking here, and I'm already picking that up intuitively before we even get into like the intuitive stuff, but lots of page energy, which could be very good. Let's go through real quick. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get the intuitive juicy goodness. But in position number 1, we have the Page of Cups. So similar archetypes with both pages. We'll go through each one though. Now, this could just represent a water sign individual in your life. Pages can also represent children, youthfulness. If you're romantically tied with somebody, because this card could speak about romantic ties, it could be an age difference type of situation going on. But with the Page of Cups, it's more about emotional outpourings, emotional offers, emotional talking, sending messages. Now, all pages are students. All pages are studious, but when somebody wants to get a point across, this page energy comes out. So whether that's you or somebody else. Now, you might be more popular than usual or in the coming days and weeks, especially with double pages, or you could once again just be future focused, taking on new things. But moving to the center, we have the 7 of Cups. So we have a double down of the cup energy. If you're familiar with tarot, you know the cups, they represent the realm of emotion, love, creativity. This is a beautiful type of energy usually. The fact that the mixture thus far is water and earth, it could be good. Like good seeds could be planted in this time. But when I get the Seven of Cups, it's that very heady type of energy. It's one of my cards of daydreaming. So I'm going to refer back to this oracle card that we got in the beginning. So there might be something you're really mulling over or thinking about, or there could be someone you're connected to that is in that realm of thinking, thought, just thinking something into the ground. But the daydreaming, that could be really big in the coming days and weeks. Now, another thing with the Seven of Cups, it can speak about options, choices, paths. So some of you could be making decisions, choices, or figuring out your next move or your next path. Now, the Page of Pentacles on the back end, very similar to with the Page of Cups. Now, this could represent an earth sign person, youthfulness, children, all that good stuff. But this, out of all pages, the Page of Pentacles is the most studious one. So this one can represent new ventures, new studies. You might be thirsting for knowledge. You might be doing research with a card like this, falling down internet rabbit holes and such. It's not a bad card. But like I say, when we get the double dose of the page energy, this could be a very, communicative time where you're having a lot of talks, a lot of conversations, lots of messages coming in, backs and forths. So there could be something you're wanting to get off your chest, or there is somebody wanting to spill to you. Let's dive deeper on all of it though, Leo. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, so let's get a good shuffle on these cards for you, my friends. Interesting reading. Different than the last few weeks, that's for sure. But let's see what's going on for Leo, please, my guys. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Page of Cups. See why that Page of Cups is here. And if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Leo, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind. So Page of Cups, let's see. Why is it here? Why is this Page of Cups here for Leo? Yep, there we go. Thank you. Someone taking their sweet old time with something. Okay, yeah, and this could easily be like you waiting to hear on something, you waiting to hear from somebody, or this could be somebody really waiting and wanting to hear from you. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Earth sign energy once again, so that water-earth combination could be fruitful and abundant. But I'm just getting the vibe of like either somebody dragging their feet or taking their sweet damn time about something. Now, once again, knights are very similar to pages where they could be messengers, right? So maybe someone's not responding to you in a timely fashion, or maybe somebody feels like you're not responding to them in a timely fashion, okay? But if you're flooded with communication, because we still need to get to that Page of Pentacles. Like, there's only so many people you can respond to in a day. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Now, another thing, some of you could be having issues getting something off the ground as well. Like, you could be experiencing little setbacks, little delays, but I don't think it's treacherous or super rough here. But just know you might be experiencing delays in various parts of life here, okay? Let's see how the rest of it goes, though, because like I said, last few weeks, there's been that very sudden, volatile energy. So for some of you, calming things down might be the route. That might be the move. Let's see what's up with that Seven of Cups. So big communication. A lot of you could be having important talks as well. We'll see when we get over to that Page of Pentacles, like serious or important talks. I'm already feeling that. Okay, so let's see what's up with that Seven of Cups. Okay. All right. There is a big energy here of somebody very concerned about making the same mistake twice. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse here underneath the Seven of Cups, and that's the big thing I'm catching here. Like, if you've been having issues with somebody, like, that might be the mode they're in. Like, all right, I can't make that same mistake again. I can't make the same mistake twice. When I get the options of the Seven of Cups, it's one of two things I'm catching intuitively here. Either somebody is in a very pessimistic mind state where they're caught up in past Ten of Swords moments. They're still affected. They still have baggage. They still have pain that they need to work out. So that could apply. But another thing I'm catching here is somebody really, really nervous about a Ten of Swords ending type of moment, right? Like, I don't want to make the wrong move. I don't want to make the wrong choice. I don't want history to repeat itself as well. So some of you need to hear that as well. Like, don't let history repeat itself. If you see like certain cycles starting to repeat, you might need to have a different approach for sure, because the Ten of Swords does speak about endings. Okay, so that's the main thing I'm thinking there. We'll talk about it more during the recap, but this could be somebody who is either very pessimistic in their mind state, they don't want to make the same mistakes as well, or they're caught up in some sort of ending. Let's see what's going on with that Page of Pentacles. Then we'll do a recap before we get in the shadow card. Interesting. I wasn't expecting the Ten of Swords there, even though it's in reverse. I mean, reverse is the way that we want it, if we're going to get it in a reading. Okay. Yeah, talking it out. Talking it out could be very important here. So we have the Two of Cups in the upright underneath this Page of Pentacles. Any concerns, you know, anything that's bugging you, anything that's on your mind, it's going to be beneficial for you to bring it up and talk about it. Communication is key here, okay? And it's been a huge cornerstone of this reading. But when I get the Two of Cups in the upright, realize who is on your team. If you need assistance, ask for assistance. But you might need to have some important or serious talks with individuals around you. Work things out. Get those feelings out. Make things start to flow. Get on the same page. Okay, that's the vibe I'm picking up here. Okay, now for some of you, yeah, this could just be an earth sign that you're very closely linked to, or somebody that has those, you know, earth sign placements showing up here for sure. But yeah, the Two of Cups, that's partnership, that's soulmates. It can be friends even as well. Okay, but you're going to need to talk something out with somebody, or someone needs to talk something out with you. So seeing tons of communication. Okay, problems rarely solve themselves. Okay, so let's go through and do a quick little recap before we get into the shadow card. Interesting spread this week, all cornerstoned by communication, talking, and messages. Position number one, if you kindly look in the box, we have the Page of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Either waiting super long to hear back from somebody. This could be somebody like dragging their feet. Maybe you're dragging your feet in regards to something too. But these are messenger types of energies. Not bad in like terms of treachery, but it's just you might be experiencing some delays here, specifically in communication. It could be something that needs to be spoken about. Moving to the center, we have the Seven of Cups with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Like I said a few times, this could be someone in a very pessimistic mind state. This could be somebody who's thinking worst case scenario. They don't want to make the same mistake once again. Or this could be somebody that's still affected by an ending, a Ten of Swords that needs to be resolved. Moving to the back end, we have the Page of Pentacles with the Two of Cups in the upright. It feels good to me. So communication is key. Whatever it is you're going through, if you're feeling dissatisfied or you're feeling angry or whatever it might be, communication is a big aspect here. Or this could be an earth sign that could really assist you with whatever issues or situations you're going through. If you're not going through situations or issues, this is just saying you might be a very popular individual, which I'm sure you usually are. But take a screenshot of that if you'd like to look into it further. We're going to get you one shadow card here, Leo. Let's see what's in the shadows for my Leos, please. Using the lovely Shadowland Tarot. It's an awesome deck for this purpose. What's in the shadows for Leo? And whether it's an inner shadow, whether it's something you're dealing with, could be old shadows as well. Let's see. Once again, only take it how it hits. Three of Cups. I had the same exact shadow card for the Aries reading. So interesting. I love seeing how like the elemental signs all link together. I always find that intriguing, specifically with the beginning and ending. Now, the Three of Cups to me, in the shadow form, it's a few different things. One, not counting your chickens before they hatch. Don't count something as a win or a victory till you have it in your hands. But this is also a huge warning about overindulgences of any kind, whether it's over partying, drinking, using things, whatever. I'm not going to really go down all the specific routes. When I speak about overindulgence, that's what this could be. But the Three of Cups, usually a happy card of happiness, joyous, merriment. When it's in reverse, this could be somebody in a depressed mind state. So please watch out for those types of energies in this time. We saw it in the spread itself that there might be somebody really going through some depression or sadness. But I would absolutely watch out for temptation and overconsumption of anything. So Leo, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the October subscriber surprise. For the October subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the wonderful Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card you'd like to see me dressed up as for Halloween this year. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.